Today we're making one of my absolutely favorite comfort foods, Katsu Curry. Come on, let's get cooking and I'll show you how. First, chop yourself up an onion into bite-sized pieces. This is the size I like it, but I'm not your mama. Do what you want. Then, cut up 2 potatoes. Again, the size you want it, not the size I want it. And lastly, chop up a couple carrots. Now with these, you want to make sure they're not too small pieces because they're going to get mushy real fast once you cook them. Now set all your vegetables aside. Now for the meat. You're going to buy a thin cut pork cutlet and we're going to season that with some Tony's Creole seasoning. Now you don't have to season it with this, you can season it with salt and pepper, but I do suggest seasoning it so that it has a little bit of extra flavor once you fry it. Make sure you get both sides, and then we're going to dip it into some flour, just plain all-purpose flour, light dusting so it's all coated. Now you're going to mix up a couple eggs and you're going to dip that dusted pork chop right in there and make sure that the excess egg drips off. And then lastly, we're going to dip it into some panko breadcrumbs. And you're going to want to make sure that when you're covering it, you're kind of pushing it into the meat so that it's all coated and you're not having any bald spots. Also make sure that you get the edges all the way around too. Now in a large high wall pan, go ahead, throw in some olive oil, and once it's heated up on medium, you're going to throw in your vegetables. Now you're going to saute them for about 5 to 8 minutes, just until you get a really nice coloring on everything. Once you have your coloring, go ahead and pour 2 1/4 cup water into it, and you're going to put the lid on it and simmer it for 15 minutes. Back to our meat. In a large pot, you're going to heat up some cooking oil and you're going to want to fry this for about 6 minutes until it is golden and crispy. Now place it onto a wire rack so the excess oil can drip off. Crispy. Back over to our vegetables. Once your 15 minutes are up, we're going to use golden curry. Now I'm using the hot variety, but they have others. You don't have to use the hot. Take our lid off, and here is our curry. This is 1 serving. Sometimes they have a 2 serving pack, and you're just going to dump it in. Now you're going to just stir it up. Now look, don't panic. There's a lot of liquid in there, but see, it thickens up. Now if you want to thin it out, you can just pour a little bit more water into it until you get the consistency you want. Now go ahead and plate it up, and you've just made yourself a delicious, cozy meal. Thanks for coming and cooking with me today, and please remember to like and subscribe to my videos so we can keep going on more cooking adventures. Thanks, and see you next time.